The advent of scuba diving has greatly changed commercial and military diving operations, as divers no longer need to be connected to the surface and forced to walk on the bottom. Now divers can move freely in a three-dimensional space. But this freedom comes with some responsibilities. Now the diver has to manage his own decompression and air consumption. And the dive profile is no longer a square profile, but instead a multi-level profile. What is now commonly accepted was a major problem in the 1950s, as the dive tables of that time were not designed to accommodate multi-level diving, nor was the diver equipped with tools to easily compute his decompression. In the early 1950s, the US Navy formed the Committee for Undersea Warfare and Underwater Swimmers to identify improvements required in diving equipment to fit scuba operations. And one of the topics addressed by this committee was how to control the decompression of a non-tethered, free-swimming scuba diver. The committee produced a report advocating the development of a diver-carried decompression device. And the dive computer race so started. Before microprocessors were invented, divers were using analog dive computers. The Foxborough Decomputer Mark I being the first model submitted to the US Navy for approval. The Mark I was a pneumatic dive computer with 2 compartments of 40 and 75-minute half times, simulated using 5 bellows, springs, and porous resistors. The decompression device that was most used and well known in the 70s and 80s was the SOS Decompression Computer, or DCP, designed and manufactured in Italy. The DCP is a pneumatic device with only 1 compartment, which has a half time that changes with depth. In the early 70s, Intel Corporation introduced the first microprocessor, and by the late 1970s, microprocessors found their way into dive computers. Several companies raced to develop various models of digital dive computers, of which the DecoBrain and the Edge became the most popular. The DecoBrain, manufactured by Divetronic, was a table-based decompression device using 5 sets of Swiss tables. The DecoBrain was somewhat bulky and was designed to be worn only on the diver's wrist. The Edge, manufactured and distributed by Orca Industries from 1983 to 1991, was the first commercially viable, model-based dive computer, and over the years has attracted a loyal band of followers. The Edge uses a 12-compartment Haldanian model with half times ranging from 5 to 480 minutes. Every 3 seconds, the Edge microprocessor reads the pressure transducer, updates the nitrogen levels in the compartments, and displays the resulting data. We have integrated the Edge into the eDiving simulator so that you will be able to see it in action during this class. In the years since the introduction of the Edge and DecoBrain, there has been a virtual explosion of dive computers available. In the early 90s, there were already about 24 dive computers on the market. And the last time we surveyed the market in December 2010, we counted about 100 different dive computer models. From entry-level dive computers designed for student divers, to advanced multi-gas units designed for technical divers. If you want to learn more about which dive computers are available today, take the free online class, How to Choose a Dive Computer. And use the Dive Computer Research tool to see their features and compare them side by side. Press Next at the bottom of the screen.